Hello, what is up? Welcome. How's it going, everyone? Fat B, thank you so much for the hydrate. Aslan, congrats on first. Megna, thank you so much for the resub. How is everybody doing? Welcome in to episode 38 of Chronicles of Azoria, our D&D cast. As usual, just a few quick shout outs. Firstly, make sure you go follow at Azorian Post on Twitter to find out all the updates, when we do highlights, when I post episodes, all that fun stuff. If you're not able to watch live all the time, all our episodes are available on VOD the day after airing and are both accessible on Twitch and YouTube in the collections that I've put together for you. Special thanks to Aniti Martikainen and Michael Gelfi for providing their music for Twitch streamers. Make sure you go check out their stuff. The links are in the chat and I'll put them in there again now. So we can focus on the game and the roleplay. We won't be reading chat all the time, but we'll try and hop back into chat when we can. Make sure you just go follow the cast on Twitch and Twitter if they have them and use them, but the links are in the chat for that as well. I'm sure they'll be happy to talk about general D&D geekness when they're live or on Twitter anytime. So sure. With those quick announcements out of the way, let's move into a recap of last episode 37. With the latest war tactics of the necromancers revealed, the group found it best to call the training exercise over and head back to the city of Narroth from which they came, to bury the deceased that fell in battle against the worm. However, on the way back, during the early morning, the rumbling was heard again, distantly. Getting everyone together quickly, the mountain breakers decided to break away from the expedition and use Velia's spectral steed to follow the rumblings directly back to the city of Narroth, arriving just in time for the attack. Our heroes rush through the front gates to find the city under siege and a fierce battle already underway. The heroes joined the defense and started to force one third of the army back, and one of the worms disappearing underground. When Velia used a secret weapon, dusted the entire battlefield with a magical substance that affected herself and most of her allies, but mostly Rune, who is now defending one of the enemy champions and has cast a spell on Bromir, causing him to disappear. So, we'll jump straight back into the combat where we left off. We don't usually end combats halfway through. Velia also sends her apologies. She couldn't make it today due to a surprise visit from some people. But I will be NPCing her as normal. So, the situation is we're at the top of the initiative order, which is over here on the table. Got it over here on the table so you can all see where your turn is up. It's the people of Narroth up first, and Bromir, you're just currently over here chilling because you're currently in a different plane of existence, and we'll come to that on your turn. So
sounds good.
Before we jump back into combat, I know Cry's not here. Has anyone got any quick questions or anything they want me to recap specifically?
So do I know, because I see that I'm like a little bit of ahead. Do I know that he's under control of the bad guy? Or
No. Only Bromir knew as he turned around and cast the spell on him. But you do know that Rune and Velia are like Super Saiyan-esque, powered up, just out the wazoo, and you don't really know where from. As Craig on to Chaz, that's his wife. I don't know, bro. I don't know what you're up to, or your wives are up to. I still don't care.
So it didn't happen.
There you go. So it didn't happen. But no, welcome in, everyone. Thank you so much for being here early. It's pleasant to see chat popping off. Hi, Jay, as well. It's been a while. Bonko, Scrap Metal. Everyone else who's here, I don't think Scrap Metal said I just called him out for lurking. But there you go. Went through the viewer list. It is what it is. I think everyone else I've said hi to. Fat B, dropping all those emotes. All right, so we'll pick back up at the top of the round then. It is the people's in Narroth's turn. Let's just do a roll and see how they do. Holy shit, it's a 19. They do fucking work this round for the first time ever. So we'll say that, they actually push the majority of those forces back. There's just a couple of stragglers. And these, more importantly, don't lose any ground. There's just two guards protecting these civilians who are now started backing away a little bit more. So that's good for them. We'll position these up here, actually. I think with that as well, your father would be emboldened to move out, and he's probably going to make his way over to you. I'm going to link all those together, actually, because he would move as a troop commanding them. So let me just link these folks together. Forgot how to link. I'll sort that out later. Anyway. So, with their turn being over, we move to Akis, who's just back, just in time.
Nick of time.
You have seen Rune cast a spell on Bromia, and Bromia just vanish. While you're taking your go, I'll put some more fitting battle music on.
Great.
Yeah, this doesn't really fit, does it?
Yeah, I was just, I was multitasking. I was like, wait till. Okay, here we go.
I was affected by the Resisium dust as well, right? But I wasn't.
No, you resisted it.
hallucinating.
You resisted it. I'm pretty sure you did. I remember the spellcasters being Rune and Velia that got affected by it. I don't know. If you say you got affected by it, we can do that, but I can't remember if you did.
Can't actually remember. I think I did, but I'm not sure now. You're making me second guess myself.
Let's say you did, but you resisted the saving throws. So you were affected by it for one round, and then you saved from it. So you're still kind of semi-powered up. What you wanted to do? Oh, you were, because you said that's interesting because there was no resource cost components. So you were. Yeah, you were.
So could I use the Atlara neck?
That's what you were doing. You were channeling it, weren't it?
I was going to start to channel.
You've already done it for one turn, so it's 2 turns now. Have you read the item and understand it? Because I know we were talking about it a bit as well. So it's like a 3
I understand it now.
Okay.
It's a 3-turn thing.
Yes. So there's ritualistic circles appeared around you, and everyone else sees these giant chains shackling this undead entity behind Rune that he's defending, and it's just clawing, and these chains are just wrapping around him and fixating him to the floor. There's also like a yellow sphere starting to form in the air, and you all kind of recognize this as the sphere that was imprisoning the Demogorgon. It's very, very similar to that. Apart from Adara, you have no idea because you weren't in that fight.
You just see a big yellow bubble appearing.
So I will draw it on the map. How wide is it? I can't remember. Is it 15 foot?
60, I think.
Is it 60 foot?
I believe so. Let me double check. Because you sent me the specific stats for that.
Yeah. Double check for me. Then we can draw it.
That's a big bubble.
A yellow barrier is then put around the target area. It takes 3 turns, 60-foot range.
Yeah, 5, 10, 15.
So just 60-foot range. Doesn't say maybe the other. Hold on, let me check the other thing.
Okay, this is going to be fun to try and draw.
It says from 60 feet away, but it doesn't say how big.
It's 60 feet away, not a 60-foot range area.
Okay, the area is, I think, smaller than that. It should say the area on it. I think it's 50.
I'm looking now.
Might be a bit
It doesn't actually specify an area, so we'll just go with 15.
Okay. I'll have to look at that after. So, over that circle, there's like a giant sphere coming down and then closing around anyone in that area.
Oh my goodness.
With that, so you're channeling that. That's your go.
Yeah, I literally can't do anything other than channel that. If I move, it fucks up.
Yeah. Bromir, we come to you.
Cool.
You, my friend, are about to, back Rune up. You rush over to him. He turns around, like radiant energy pouring out of his eyes, and just weaves some magic. And suddenly you blink and you're swimming. But you're not swimming in water. There's just stars all around you.
Oh.
You are in the middle of a void of blackness with just stars, shining galaxies like the Milky Way, just all in the view, miles and miles away from you, and you're just swimming, floating. You can breathe. What are you doing?
I can breathe. So I guess that's the first thing I do is I'm like holding my breath. I guess, and then until I can't realize I can breathe. So, a combination of confusion, panic, but also relief, because I don't know what's going on, but I can breathe at least. Am I able to move through whatever medium this is?
You try and move and you think you're moving. There's no kind of depth because everything's so distant away from you, but you feel like you are moving. There's no wind or anything like that. Roll me a perception check.
Well, there's my first nat 1 for the day.
You
Got it
are focusing on your fingertips and just trying to work out what is going on and what's happened to you in this crazy, crazy time.
This time.
So, I will pull. What do I have in my bag? Hold on.
What do I have in the bag?
Okay, so I have a torch. I'm gonna pull out a torch and attempt to light it.
Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Let me Google something.
Oh God. I'm in the dimension of pure oxygen. Just
I don't know how torches work in this atmosphere. Is the question. It wasn't a question I was prepared for, to be all honest, from it. The first thing he does in this area is light a torch. I didn't prep that being a possibility.
I understand the thought process. It's dark. You see stars. Where the hell am I? I need to be able to see.
I'm gonna go no. I'm just gonna say your breathing doesn't feel like oxygen. It just feels more like a necessity. You don't feel like the cold air or a vacuum rushing into your lungs. It's just your lungs are magically working somehow in this space. And there's no kind of it does. You can't get a spark to light it. I'm sorry if everyone in chat knows where this place is, and that is not the case. But I'm making a DM ruling.
It's perfectly fine because I rolled a 4 just separately here to see if I could light it.
If it's a survival shot, there you go.
Yeah.
So that's your turn, I would say, and we'll come back to you next.
Okay.
Depending on what happens. Okay. Next in the initiative order is Rune.
Okay.
Roll me first things first. Roll me a saving throw. Constitution.
Okay.
With advantage because you're a dwarf, right? Oh no! Did you get advantage on this last time? I don't think you did because it's magical.
I only get advantage against poison.
Poison. Yeah, it's not a poison. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. So.
Okay. 16.
16. You have succeeded. You suddenly regain your consciousness and your surroundings, and the vision and the blurriness kind of drops, but you're still feeling this surge of energy and like anger. And the undead Bromir you were seeing vanished with your spell, and you're like, wait a second. And you're like piecing it all back together.
Yeah.
What do you do in this moment? That's not like attack or anything like that, but how would Rune piece it all back together?
Well, I mean, I imagine he would recognize that he just destroyed Bromir.
Mm-hmm.
That he no longer exists, and that he threw him somewhere into the void, and that he's been betrayed. And I imagine he screams out like a war cry, like like the Darth Vader, no. Yeah. So those are kind of his emotions right now.
So I will say you do realize, like, while piecing it back together, that you are concentrating on this spell that has made Bromir disappear, but you can't drop it this round, but next round you could, just because you spent the time kind of figuring it out. But I will say you still have an action if you want to take an action.
Okay. So looking at the skeleton in front of me, can I piece together like what caused me to think that it was Bjorn?
Roll me a perception check.
Nine.
You take your action perceiving, and it's hard between the different pieces of ramshackle armor, the attire. But underneath it all, you notice in the remnants that are the beard that are clinging to the skull, iconic jewelry that Bjorn had.
Okay. Did that take my action?
I would say so, because of the roll you got, yeah.
Okay.
Is there anything else you wanted to do roleplay wise, or you still got your movement?
Well, I'm not moving anywhere. I mean, I think Rune was having kind of a panic attack moment. Like, what am I doing? Like, did I screw up again? Did I lose my ally again? You know, visions flashing back to that scene 5 years ago.
Yeah.
And I imagine he's kind of just in shock.
Okay.
Yeah. So nothing else on my turn.
All right. Who is next up? Can people hear music in chat? I don't think my music's working. I'll try and fix that as we go. It's Velia's go. She is just gonna start launching out minute meters because that's what she would do. Let's see what spells she got left.
Oh, and now that I imagine Rune sees this barrier around him.
Yeah, it's not fully closed yet, but
yeah,
it'll be done soon. So that's why I said you've got your movement. You see these chains wrapping the skeletal figure up as well.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm just gonna hold your ground as you're kind of piecing it together.
Yeah. Yeah. I imagine he's in plenty of shock of what just happened, that he's not able to come to his senses enough to make tactical decisions.
Yeah. All right. With that, she's gonna just shoot off a fireball over here. I'm just gonna roll dexterity save. Natural 1. How much damage is minute meters? 2d6.
Critical fail.
They're a zombie horde. They don't really have a high dexterity, unfortunately. So yeah, she blasts away a couple of these undead. That's her go. And then it's Adara. What are you doing?
Okay, so bonus actions. Is that something I do instead of movement? Is that the swap out? I can either move or take a bonus action?
No, you get bonus action and movement. So in 5, in 5 you get your movement action, your main action, and a bonus action.
I didn't know that because I'm still on Pathfinder world.
I know.
What?
I'm about to do so much more damage. I have not been taking bonus.
You've not been doing you've been doing your key points, right? It's patient defense and stuff like that. It's bonus action.
Key points to make a bonus action.
No, so your key points usually takes a bonus action. So if you do flurry of bows, it takes a bonus action, right? If you do patient events, it takes a bonus action, but also consumes a key point. So you have been doing it right. That's why I've not pulled you up on it. You don't get flurry of blows and a bonus action on top of it.
Okay, because that's how I thought it was. Is I used the key, you know, it was like
No,
a one for one
no,
thing,
key-
and that bonus action was something else entirely.
No, it should say when you look at flurry of blows or whatever is your key ability you're wanting to use, it should say like user's bonus action or whatever to use it. There might be some ones that don't, because I think some work on reactionary depending on what type of monk you are. Like there's ones where
So I
you can
was not
like ascertain
Okay.
stuff and stuff like that. There is
I'm
some
not a total
funkiness.
idiot. I was right. Okay. All right. So I'm here. I see all these zombies and stuff. I see them heading towards these people over here. I'm
Mhm.
assuming, and I don't know that one person's poofed, right? I don't know that the other guys.
No, you have enough
like,
combat
crisis.
awareness to be looking behind you. You see you see Bromiers just poofed, yeah.
Yeah, but I see that the other three are still there,
Yeah.
and they got my back. So I'm gonna keep charging forward towards
All right.
you know, trying to protect these other people.
Right, you should hear music
Um,
now again, chat. Sorry, my Discord and stuff just felt like it wanted to reset all my sound settings again for some reason. Fun. So there we go. Anyway. So yeah, you see there's like some corpses here, some skeletons, some people. There's skeletons right here to your right. You've got kind of a line going on. If you want to break formation, you can. If you want to jump off ahead and do monk shit, you can. What are you doing?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to think is like if I want to like do run and jump to get in front of this, I don't know, wolf guy.
It'd be kind of hard to jump over the full mob of zombies, but you could, if you work your movement out to do like a wall run to get around, you might have to use like Step of the Wind.
Because it looked to me like it.
There's a little bit of a gap there, but that's,
corpses.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It's more of a visualization like where they all are. I've not been moving them kind of
This
deal.
is the skeletal archer.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So yeah, then I'll come over here and I'll just start mowing my way over. Try
You
and
could-
get around to the front.
You can like try and jump past them, because if you Step of the Wind, it counts as disengaged, so they won't get attack of opportunities on you. But you also double your movement speed. If you want to get in front of them this round and then start attacking, you can.
Right,
I will do my step of the wind
Okay,
to get.
roll me an acrobatics check as you're like leaping over the crops and raw running. Don't need super high, you just go past monk shit, but you know, just don't get a natural one.
Well, I got +5. It's impossible. Where is it?
Where is
All
it?
right, 11.
Yeah, it's enough. Like it's not flashy by any standards, but you managed to raw
No.
run a little bit, jump and parkour. I'd say with your movement you can get in
Parkour,
front and
parkour.
start holding the way there.
Okay. All right. Now I'm gonna attack.
Yeah, attack. So all these count as one stat block. So it's just a horde of zombies. Like you're just punching into the horde of them. Yeah.
Alrighty.
Monks do have a ton of mechanics. Yeah.
29 hit. And a
29.
16.
29 hits and
I got a
yeah,
17
they both
and
hit.
a 4.
they both hit. I'm pretty sure you'll hit these mod of zombies even if you rolled a 2.
Okay.
They have an armor class of 8. They just have a lot of hit points because there's loads of them.
Oh no, I did not roll very well for that. That's 9 and wait. Yes, 9 and 12, so 21 points of damage.
Okay, yeah, I'll say that gets rid of like the big beastie one that's there.
All right, those were my 2 attacks. I'm dead.
You're done.
Okay. There's nothing
done.
else. Okay.
Just separating the mobs now. So these are the remnants of this horde, basically. First horde. And we go to the enemy's turn.
Sophie in chat calling me out. She's not level 9.
So Sophie's here. He's Rune. That's Rune. Rune's
Yeah, I know.
What's the
Level 9, by the
DC
way.
of chains? Cry. What's the DC?
18 wisdom, but it doesn't say it's a continuous save. But I mean, yeah, wisdom 18.
I think it is a continuous save. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it'd be wisdom 18. Yeah.
Fail. I have a -2 to wisdom. And so he's currently restrained. Not really much he can do.
Sorry.
He's used his 3rd level slot. I'm just going to say for narrative, the chains have just wrapped around, started holding him down, and he can't really do much. He is trying to like fight against the chains and break free, but he's not able to. But the hordes, let's see how they do. Not bad. Average roll. We'll say, what is their plus to hit? Let's see if they hit you, Adara. Does a 20 hit you?
Yes.
Okay. You take 10 points of bludgeoning damage. There's like multiple hands like slamming into you. And
Owie.
I'd say one of these guys falls as well down here. So, dead guy over here. He's kind of coming in. That is their go. So we're back to Narroth's go. Let's roll. See how they do. They didn't do amazing this time. Average as well. So I'll say they managed to clean up these 2 remnants. And people are just like, what the fuck is this orb? And they're just kind of like backing away out of it. This guy is like, come on, let's get out of here, and starts trying to like tug you in his like a little heroic moment rune. You just kind of like shrugging him off, or because he doesn't realize anything that's going on. He's just a random soldier that bubbles kind of coming down on top of him, and he's like, I need to get out of here. What do you do?
I'm just gonna be like, I need a soldier.
All right, he's like, he just looks at you and then just kind of like backs off and helps form the line here. And Keith, I moved you here onto the edge of it because I can't remember if you need to be in the circle or not. I think there is.
I don't know. I can't remember if the guy we got the amulet for was in the circle or not. I'll be honest.
No, he was out of it. He was out of it. But you have to remain still. So I'll
I
put
have
you
to
back.
remain still.
Yeah.
If I move, then it
Yeah.
cancels.
So I'll put you back out here then. So these 2 are just kind of like holding the line. Rune,
Hold the door.
your dad's gonna move up with his troop, and he's gonna be like, he doesn't care. He's like, get in there. He's like, Rune, are you okay? He's just gonna try and like, they're just gonna like try and take a position around this because he doesn't realize who it is either yet.
So I imagine I'd shout out to my father to stay your arms.
All
Hold
right,
back.
they've got like kind of like a shield wall going, and they're essentially there to back you up. Yeah, I'll say these archers move up too. I don't think these guys would break out of their formation. They're probably just going to start shooting long shots over. I'll put these guys over here, but they're going to make their way over there, essentially. All right, that's their go. Akis, what are you doing?
Yeah, just trying to get this thing finished.
That's it. It happens. So the bubble closes. The chains like anchor this person into position. It's like just like a giant chain just coming out of the floor, out of these runic circles, and he just stops moving because there's just so much kind of like pressure and weight. It just completely immobilizes this figure, and you're just channeling the artifact into it, unable to move now. You yell out, call. You can still talk and take any actions. You just can't move, and you can't shoot spells, essentially.
Would I know this is a globe invulnerability or no?
I'd say so. Like, you've just cast it, so I'd say you kind of know what it is. You figure it's the same thing that was trapping the Demogorgon in, and you know that the Demogorgon couldn't break out of it, so you have a good kind of idea that maybe you don't know what it's called, but you know its purpose.
Keep this one alive! We need it!
There you go. Pieces go. Romeo. You're swimming, buddy.
My torch that I couldn't light, I let go of it. Does it just stay in place?
Yeah, it kind of starts floating.
Okay, I do like one of these. Do I notice myself moving away from the torch?
You do, yeah.
Okay, so I pull myself back towards the torch. I grab the torch, throw it back, and I feel like I can at least navigate this space.
Roll me a perception check.
Oh, I dropped it. That didn't count. On my passive perception, 15, but I rolled a 13 plus whatever. This perception, yeah, plus 5, so 18.
Okay. You see a large shadow, like, moving slowly towards you, like blocking out the stars, and just kind of like a central white piercing glow looking in your direction. And there's kind of like these weird moving appendages moving towards you.
But I imagine I have no real
perception of how far it is away.
Depth. Just yeah. So I will pull out Hellsbane, and I will speak its name and have it produce a very bright light.
Okay.
Lights up.
And kind of like a star in this void, it just... And you kind of see now off the reflections this toothy mandible, this giant eye, these spines, these tentacles, and these huge like claws just moving towards you in this like astral just plane of craziness. This thing is huge. This thing is like the size of a city huge. Like, and you're just staring it down.
Because it's so dark and this is such a bright flash, I don't really know how far away it is. Perhaps I have a better idea now that it's illuminated. But
you probably think it's a good like mile away from you. But it's that big. It's that big you feel like it could just reach out its arm and just grab you. And just darkness will ensue.
Interesting. I won't say it out loud, but I will think in my head, what are you?
All right. That's your go?
Yeah.
Rune, you've got your full action. You're back to you. Do you drop concentration?
So, fun fact, the spell that Rune casts when banishing someone like that,
but it's banishment.
Concentration.
So it's.
But I don't know that.
You do now because I've said like you're concentrating on something. Like your main thing is to concentrate on spells and keeping them up. So like it's the banishment spell that's happened to Rune essentially. So it's to Bromir. So the magical changed it. So you're actively concentrating on this spell.
Okay. Then I would drop the.
All right.
First, I'm going to do something else first.
Okay.
So I'm going to reach into my pack, and I'm going to bring out Bjorn's sword, his fractured sword that I've been reforging.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm going to bring it out, and with the other hand, I'm going to kind of brush over the blade and make it, infuse some divine energy.
Okay.
And I'm going to point it towards the skeleton and cast Dispel Magic. trying to remove the necrosis or the necrotic hold on him.
Okay.
And I'll shout out, Bjorn, come back to us.
So it's essentially a 5th level spell that's holding
Okay.
him. So spell magic, I think it's what you casting at.
So casting it at 3rd level.
Okay.
And I don't know if the residuum does anything to it. But it automatically cancels things 3rd level or lower. And if it's higher, then I need to roll a spellcasting ability check. So,
I'm just trying to figure out the DC because I'm terrible at working out the DC of it. So if you know the DC,
Could
then
that
let me know.
technically dispel my imprisonment as well?
Jeez.
No, because yours is a 9th level spell.
Okay.
So it'd be very hard.
Yeah. So if it's a 5th level spell, it would be DC 15.
There we go. So yeah, roll it, and you don't know if the residuum's going to have an effect. So
Okay. Let's see. That's 5. Damn it. I rolled an 8.
it dispels it. You're still
Hey.
invigorated with holy
Yeah.
power. But now he just is wrapped up in these chains. The chains are so taut it doesn't move at all, and it just stops. Like it couldn't even thrash around, but now you just see it just like the energy that was empowering it just fades, and everything just kind of collapses.
Like the skeleton, everything just collapses.
Yeah, but the chains are still holding it, so it can't
Okay.
kind of collapse because the chains are holding it like literally like in place. There's no movement at all, so the chains are still there. So,
Yeah.
but you see the spell has faded.
Okay. Good. I will drop to my knees and kind of reach out for his skull, essentially, and say, I'm sorry it took so long.
Aw.
And I will drop the concentration for Romir.
Okay, Bromir, you poof back in on top of a guard, knocking the guard out of the way. Just as just as these tentacles and claws are like the shadow of them are just like wrapping around you, and you're like, this is too much. And you're back into this kind of like battle, which is like kind of calmed down. There's this weird yellowy glow that fills this space. The creature that you were fighting or trying to fight is now super chained up, but like lifeless, and just Rune on his knees, like with a sword out, and just a very different situation that was there moments ago, like literally 10-15 seconds ago. So
Yeah, now you can oddly smell poo coming from somewhere.
do I get the feeling that like the passage of time was the same? Like, you know what I mean?
yeah,
Did-
weirdly, yes.
I
That's
felt like I was
interesting.
only there for
Yeah,
a few minutes.
I would say so. I think it's not like you've not gone on an adventure for like 10 years and come back a changed man.
Right.
I would say it actually felt a little bit longer there, but there's no really sense of telling time there, so you're very unsure. But
Well,
it was definitely
did I
more
get
than
hungry?
it was definitely more than 15 seconds, because you managed to try and light a torch and swim around, and then saw this huge thing about to try and eat you.
It's Bromir. He's always hungry.
True, you are always hungry.
Yeah.
So with that's Rune's go, and we're now onto Velia's go, who is just gonna like, what the fuck?
Ooh, interesting question. I
Mhm.
guess my rage would have gone away.
It would
right?
have, yeah.
'Cause I didn't. Thanks.
Yeah, because you didn't attack anything. She's just gonna try and move around here and shoot a few more fireballs. 2 dexterities. They fail both. Damage.
I would argue that it is still too close for Velia. She's normally a football field away. casting
No,
spells.
no. Last session, because she felt super powered up, she was like moving closer while hurling fireballs.
That's right.
So I'm going
They're
on how
all
she was
run
playing
down.
last session. This horde is looking wounded. Not a lot left of it.
Also, she has access to my spells, just so you know.
Oh,
Just
she
so you remember.
does. Yeah, I completely forgot about that.
So if you pull up my character sheet, you'll see only the ones that I have prepared.
Okay, yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah.
So we'll look now, quick, actually.
Not any of my features, just the spells.
But she still does have an action. Well, in these medias is a bonus action. I need to see what spell slots she's got left too. Oh, wait, what? God damn it, Velia! She's not marked her spells off on D&D Beyond. She must do it manually.
What?
She used minute meteors.
Yeah.
She didn't use any of those. She didn't cast a spell because she used an action to do out the dust. I think she's got most of her spells, to be honest. So yeah, let's see what you've got, Rune. So she has access to cast your spells.
Yeah. Keep in mind if I remember right, the minute meteors are concentration. Is that right?
They are. Yeah.
You'd be restricted in that way. But she could summon a spiritual weapon.
I was
That'd be
thinking
cool.
of doing a mass healing word.
Yeah.
So it's
I think I have
6
that
creatures. What should she do? What would she do?
So,
No, actually, I think she's going to cast Command because that's a very Velia-y thing to do at first level, but she's going to cast it empowered on the entire mob and just say prone. Does she use her wisdom? Or is it your wisdom? I can't remember how these rings work.
Look at the ring, see what it says.
I think it's her spell
I
save.
think it. Yeah, I don't remember.
I think I'm going to go on. It's her
Self-carrying.
spell save.
It's 4 charges.
Command's a wisdom save, right? Oh my god, they roll pretty good, but still, they still fail.
Yeah.
So all these undead now, all of them in this massive pile just go prone and just like an empire. You just hear Velia's voice shout out like down, and they all just down as she's like throwing meters into them.
Nice.
That's badass as fuck. Hell yeah. Oh, she's cracked out on Residuum. Adara, your go. All these zombies in front of you just laid down in a giant pile.
Yeah, let's go. I'm just gonna start whack-a-moling. Okay.
Because Command doesn't have
I
a...
can't even-
Sorry, go on. You got 20.
No, 17 and 18. No,
Okay,
17
okay.
and 18.
You
I was
definitely
like,
hit.
there's no way I'm gonna believe me that both of them did
I'm going to say...
with my plus 12s.
Nice. You both hit. I'll just say for clarification, because people are like, Command doesn't work on undead. They are cracked out of their minds on magical residuum right now, so I'm bending the laws of spells a little. Just for anyone that's a rule Andy right now.
22 points of damage.
Holy shit.
I get a plus 8 on my damage.
Yeah, what's your next one?
No, that was the 2
Both
combined.
attacks. Okay.
Yeah.
You go around the rest of these zombies that are on the floor and you just crack skull, crack skull, crack skull, crack skull, crack skull, crack skull. This mob is just done. Like, you're just stamping on them, cracking their skulls. Like, that was
That's
the
why she
remainder of their
practiced punching
HP.
trees.
Yeah.
Is practicing for them skulls.
So this undead horde now, the first one is Dunzo. Are you wanting to
so I'm
move?
gonna move probably over to the next one.
All right, yeah. Starting one. You see now the giant worm with its maws open, protruding out of the
Not
ground.
again. I'm going in.
Go for it. You're doing flurry of blows, yeah? Or just use it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Which is. Boop, boop, doo. I'm gonna roll the hit. 28.
28
And
definitely
do-
fucking hits. With an AC of 8.
And I do 9 damage.
28 to hit. Fuck. that's usually what I'm supposed to say.
I rolled a 19 now.
So 9 damage, yeah?
It was 4. Yes, 9.
Is that your turn?
That's my turn.
That's your turn. All
Mark
right.
off another key.
There you go. There's only you and 2 other guards to attack, so they're going to do that. Oh, they rolled pretty good.
No.
So let me see their attacks. A 24 and a 22. They both hit, right?
Oh god. Yeah.
So the first one's 11 and the next one's 12. So
Oh my god.
just
23.
multiple arms. Yeah, 23. Just multiple arms. Just
Ow.
just like you've done to them. Like them undead on the floor, just creating skulls. They're now doing it back to you. It's just a flurry of arms.
Fine.
And then a natural 19 overall, which is insane for them. So these 2 guards.
Did they just die?
Yeah, a really good round for them. These guys over here. He's gonna back off.
I'm gonna need a backflip out of this.
That's it. There are Narroth people. Let's see how you guys do. Ooh, a 5. I'd say they're kind of, you're progressing towards them, so they're kind of holding their ground right now. I'd say a 5 is they don't really know what to do much. These 2 are just going to back off and protect these people. These are just going to start moving up slowly, but they're wary. They're not like rushing into the fight. So they're not going to rush in and assist you. Unfortunately, that is the roll. None of them die because they rolled bad, but yeah. I will move these archers. Oh, one fell over.
Bunch of wimps.
They rolled bad on them. They're like overall stats. So, Akis, it's your go. Are you still maintaining this now? You know the imprisoned target is kind of no more.
Yeah, I guess I would.
You're still
I was
channeling
kind of
it?
hoping we'd keep this. No, I would drop it. I was kind of hoping we'd keep this thing alive to interrogate it, but Brune obviously has his reasons for something.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's all good role play stuff.
So
So
drop it.
you drop it as a action. It's not your action to drop it, so you drop the
Yep.
concentration, drop it. What are you doing?
Probably run forward. 5 times, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay.
Let's stand on this dead body. As I'm running past me saying, Brune, what are you doing, you fucking idiot? And then throw a couple of Eldritch Blasts.
The poor guy's on the floor.
I don't know what's going on. I was hoping we could interrogate this fucking thing. You just fire off a couple of Eldritch Blasts at the encroaching hall.
Okay, yeah, roll to hit. You still have your spiritual weapon up, by the way, Rune, as well. There.
Yeah.
Can I knock this guy
Yep.
over without putting him through the floor? No, he wants to just go through the floor. So
18 and a 10.
both hit.
Ooh, spicy.
Unless you're trying to hit someone specific or the worm or something, the horde is really low AC.
No, just the horde. Really bad damage to there. 13 damage total.
It's all there.
How do I ping on the table?
Tab.
Tab.
What about these guys over here? Are they fighting?
Yeah, but you don't know there exists right now. There's a giant building in your way.
That'll be everything, yeah.
All right. Bromia, what are you doing? This big yellow orb that you're in is now just gone. The chains just disappear into like magic ether. And then the skeleton obviously just kind of slumps over within the armor and falls down next to Rune. I would actually say these guys move up to like protect you, Rune, almost kind of like shield. And your dad will come over and break formation. Just start kind of like talking to you.
Fall over.
He's not falling over.
Yeah. So I mean, I guess everything's kind of wrapped up. I will.
I mean, 50 feet away, there's still a giant worm and a bunch of undead.
Dara
And a Dara
terribly
getting
bloodied
beaten.
and cut up, and Bruce, she's got a little black eye.
It's just all wrapped up.
I think
So
her
to
hands
clarify, I'm trying to decide if, as Brover, I would just take time to like kick the dude's head off in front of me. That's just slumped over and already dealt.
Yes!
In frustration. So.
You know
Sure.
Rune has some sort of attachment to this undead thing, just the way he's acting. I don't think you would do that. Because he's like holding the bones, essentially, of this thing. So you'd be kicking it out of Rune's hand.
Yeah.
You know Rune wouldn't just hold any random bones. You have the enough intelligence, even as Bromia, to kind of ascertain the
Yeah,
situation
but
that's going on.
Fucking banished me into the like.
Yeah.
There's like a combination of
Yeah.
stuff going on here.
There is,
There's
there
some
is.
emotions.
I'm not going to tell you how to roleplay your character. Just say it. Just say it. It's going to be some serious RP that comes out after this battle, I think.
So to clarify, it is like my visual is just like this is the same undead beast controlling, like the dude that was controlling everything.
He was in the middle of this area as kind of like a champion. You jumped up to fight him. Rune got in the way of you and then cast a spell on you. Like Rune was protecting him, and now Rune is holding his bones, essentially.
There was a different champion in the field that I.
Right, but it was the same. I imagine the same concept. At least that's how I saw
Yes,
it. Right?
yeah. Like they are like a commanding figure of this kind of form.
So, and now, like it's dead.
Dead,
right?
It's dead, yeah. Much as you know, it's dead, yeah.
It's re-dead.
So, I will say.
I'm gonna mute myself. This is all you get.
So,
You know, it's getting spliced when the DM has to mute.
I still have Hellsbane out. It's still bright. I'm just confused. You're there holding the bones. I don't know what's gone on. It's dead. And I imagine that wherever I ended up was thanks to you. I don't know if you're tripping or not still. And I'm going to hoof this being in the head. While and I'm going to frame it in the context of like, you fucking stole my kill. Like, because I don't know where I went, but you like did some aggressive action so that I wouldn't like finish the job. I just think you finished it.
So narratively, so mechanically, Rune is holding this head and kind of shielding it with his body, I assume, because he's holding it. So you'd be making an attack roll against Rune. If you hit, I'll say you hit the head, not Rune. But you're rolling against his AC for an attack.
Oh shit. I'm sorry. Bro. 3.
So essentially, you just kick Rune in the back, and like he slumps
Fair.
forward more over it, and then you express your anger and frustration of whatever. What does Bromir say as he kicks Rune in the back?
No, literally that. Like, stole my kill. Got some nerve.
You can talk back as a free action if you want, Rune.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Me?
Yes, you.
Okay, Mister. I'll just send my comrades into the deep reaches of the galaxy. I don't even know where you sent me, but
I'm sorry, mister. I'm suddenly an undead person fighting my brother.
what?
Yeah, what the hell? Is there something you want to tell us? What is that Hellsbane sword doing to you?
We're gonna talk about this more afterwards. This is
No,
ridiculous.
we're gonna do this right now.
Calder is at this point like getting in between these like two and is like, this is not the fucking time. Grabs
as
you,
he says
Bromir, by
that-
the breastplate and just throws you to like the front line. Like moves you away.
Free movement. I'll take it.
And as in the background, something in Nadara's body goes crunch, and she's
She's like, ah!
and they're squabbling.
So that's your action, and that's just your action essentially so far.
Okay, so I'll sort of run over here.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So there, yeah.
Yeah, and then
Yeah, there's zombies here to wail on.
Are you enraged?
I
again?
will. Well, no, I will be now. So I will rage. So let me reactivate that.
The
Which-
drama.
There's gonna be lightning damage, I imagine, to this guy right here. 'Cause it's
Your
close.
dex save. Oh my god, he got a natural 18. It's 18. Does he succeed?
Nice. Yep.
Wow.
So
Surprising.
I rolled a 5. So is it half rounded up or down?
I'll just call it 3.
Okay.
Cool. It's supposed to be
And
rounded
then-
down, I think, but yeah, whatever. My brain's frosted.
I wasn't sentinel attacking the corpse, so
No, you
I
used
only have
one
one
action
action to
to
do.
attack and hit Rune, so you have a secondary attack action to attack, right?
sorry, not sentinel.
Oh, reckless.
Yeah, I wasn't doing it recklessly, so
Okay.
that's only one attack, then, right? For this?
Yeah, you have to announce at the start of your round if your attack's
Yep.
right.
So, I mean, I'll action surge,
Sure.
and
I mean, you have 2 attacks normally, don't you?
Mhm.
Yeah, so you still have a free attack on the Undead Horde. You used only 1 attack on Rune.
Sorry, is my 2 attacks just every time, or is that related to reckless?
No, your reckless just makes your attacks have advantage. So you have 2 attacks normally, but you still action surge and have two attacks now, and have 3 attacks total in the round. Do you know what I mean?
Okay,
What
well
do you
then
want
I won't action surge. I just
Okay.
misunderstood. So I'll take my second attack. A 20.
20 hits. Roll some damage.
Holy, good thing I get to reroll 1s and 2s. 11, 12, 13, 19.
19, okay.
You can plus do that.
I did, yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Some good damage still. You chunk through some more. Alright, that your go, Bromir?
That's it.
Rune, you're up.
So skull still in hand. I'm going to kind of fill my hand with divine energy and kind of brush over kind of through what used to be his hair. and I'm going to cast Gentle Repose
Okay.
so that the Necromancer can't take control of him again.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So I will do that, and then I'll set his skull down, and I'll look to my father, and not say a word, and I'm going to run off towards my allies.
As you start to leave, he's like, "Let's get some payback," and he just fucking runs and follows you.
Yes.
Aw.
And my knight is going to go ahead and move forward as well.
All right.
He can get up to here-ish.
Nice.
Yeah, kind of flanking on the side.
You got a big line now. Hell yeah.
Yeah. So,
I'd
That'd
say
be damn
these
much.
guys are just gonna stay here and like secure the area, so you've got a place to retreat to if you need to, kind of deal.
Because they've been so much help.
Hey, they've been killing quite a few, to be fair.
shut your dirty mouth.
All right. Let's runes go. Velia is going to. She's got 4 more meters, so I'll come here and just launch the meters here. Why not?
Could you imagine just walking down a town square and having the ability to just be like, meteors, fireballs, fireballs? Like I feel like a god.
You're different.
Yeah.
One badass mother flower.
The more explosions just go off. This time hitting the worm a little bit, and the worm's like. What can she cast? She is going to cast. What's your biggest heal rune? Like for a single target.
For single target, it's just Cure Wounds.
So
You can
she'll
just do it at
cast.
a higher level. You can upcast it.
Yeah. So she'll cast Cure Wounds at 4th level. Oh no, it's ranged, isn't it? Fuck.
No, it's melee.
It's Millie. Yeah, she's ranged. She can't do it. I was going to try
So
and heal. Okay,
the
so she's going
range
to
heal is
mass healing word. Yeah. She's going to do mass healing word, which is the 5th level, right?
So mass healing word's a 4th level spell,
Oh.
or she can do healing word, which is a 1st level.
Yeah, she'll do the big one.
Okay.
So 4th level there. So 4th level, it's 6 targets, right?
Yep. 6 targets at 1d4 plus her spellcasting modifier.
So a spellcasting modifier is +4, so and a 4, so 8 points of healing. Is
4.
that it?
She doesn't have maxed out intelligence yet?
No, she has 19.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so it's, d4 plus spellcasting. That's it.
How many targets? 6.
6 targets.
So you can heal. What did I say? 8. Yeah, 8. Madara, you can heal 8. Anyone of you guys looking injured? Yeah, Rune, you can take 8. And then she'll just
Okay.
heal 2 of the guards that are just fallen. Get them. What the fuck is that? She'll get these 2 back up. And 1 back up from over here. And then just...
I have a ring of necrotic resistance. Is that just for spellcasting or just any kind of?
It's any necrotic
undead
damage, but these guys have just been hitting you with fists. Not a
Okay.
spell, unfortunately.
I don't know if it counted because they were
No.
necrotic. I was about to be so sad.
Hey, Gray, what up?
If that was the case.
Welcome in, dude. Sorry, we're like focused on the chat and combat and roleplay stuff, so we'll try and talk to chat when we can, but yeah. Welcome in, Gray. So that is her go. Some meteors and some heals. Adara, your go.
I'm going to pop a potion of healing off my belt and chug it.
All right. Potions are bonus actions in my game, so.
Okay.
They're not-
So it
it's
says
not a
you gain
flash.
4d4 plus 4 hit points.
Yeah.
Okay, so well, that's not good. 1, 2, 6, 10, 14. Whew.
Hey,
Okay, feeling better. All right. So
that's
now
like
she's gonna
22
attack.
points more health than you had last time.
Yes. I was like, if they hit me twice, I was
So.
joining the bodies on the ground. Oh no!
What?
I got a 6 and a critical fail.
Okay, so the
So
critical fail
6,
does miss.
18.
The 18
I
hit.
got 18. Yeah, okay. And that is gonna be 1d8 plus 8. 7, 8, 15 points of damage.
Okay.
Oh, I want to snuggle a baby.
Punch through a couple more.
And I don't have I only have one more key left. I'm gonna save it.
All right. You want to move, or you're just going to hold your ground there?
Yeah, I'll move up a little bit closer because I
so-
assume the horde's being moved
Yeah,
back.
it'll get funky here because the worm is like big. It is the enemy's go. First of all, let's see how they do. Oh my god. Natural 17 on how they do. So they do pretty good.
That doesn't hit.
Oh, sorry. Are you still attacking?
No, I thought they were attacking me.
No. 70. So at the start of Narroth's go and the start of enemies go, I just roll a d20. 10 is like nothing happens. 17 is like heavily in their favor. 1 is obviously really bad in their favor. So
Okay.
it's the enemies go, they roll the 17, which is good in their favor. So now I do the attacks essentially. So it's just kind of mass battle how I've been deciding they do well or they don't do well.
Gotcha.
That does mean though that the purple worm leaves.
What?
It burrows underground like the other one, and you hear rumbling. And these are just going to kind of move down. So, with that, hey Scramel, what up? Now they'll get to roll an attack on you and Bromia. I don't think a 13 is going to hit you, Adara, right?
Mm-mm.
Bromia, a 15. 15 hit you? You're muted, by the way.
Sorry, I have too many taps. 15 does just hit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So they do 15 points of damage, half. Let's round it down. 7.
Are they what kind of damage?
Just bludgeoning damage. So it's 15 bludgeoning damage, but because you're raging, it's 7. Yeah.
And are they within 5 feet of me?
They are, yeah.
So when they attack Dara, I will.
Oh, Adara is not in 5 feet of you. Oh no, she is, because these squares are kind of funky. I'll say she is.
Well, when a creature within 5 feet of you makes an attack
Oh,
against a
true.
target
Yeah,
other
because
than you,
they are a big space. Yeah, you can use Sentinel if you want to.
yeah. So sure,
Using
I'll
your
do that.
reaction to get an attack. Yeah.
22.
22 hits.
Uh, 14.
14 damage. Okay. So this big mob here, it looks like you thinned the numbers down by half already. But there is like a undead ogre that's now come to the front. That is their go. Narroth's go. Let's see how they do. Woo, they do good. So these soldiers take these guys off and then like all start rushing forward. Their morale's good. Still more here. Quite a few of them now regrouped up. And that's gonna just pull on running too. And the arrows going over. One hits and starts taking some damage on this sword too. So now they've like got a formation going. They're now shooting arrows over. Not seeing any civilians there and shooting some out from the other horde that's over here. Zen, thank you so much for the raid, buddy. Currently in the middle of some crazy combat, guys. Can we get some love and hype in the chat for Zen? If I've got a mod in chat. Have I got a mod in chat? I don't know if I've got a mod in chat. I'll give you a shout out in a second, buddy. While we go to Akisa's turn. Akis! I'll take your turn while I give Zen a good shout out.
I'm going to move forward 30 foot. I don't see any in melee with me, so I'm just going to start Eldritch Blasting again.
No, so sorry, this mob is here. They are kind of in melee. It's just one big horde here. So if you're on the front line,
okay.
the counter is in melee.
Gotcha. In that case, I'll use a sword swings.
Alright.
I'll go with the Frostbrand Rapier.
Okay. The ogre does have a separate stat block, by the way, so you have to be next to the ogre to attack him with melee. Next to the
19
Hydra.
to hit.
19 to hit, hits.
Would it be 10 plus, was it d6? Yeah, plus 1d6. So it's 10 piercing and then 2 frost.
Alright.
That'll be it.
Make one more. Cool. Now you've got like the troop together in front line. You're like making quick work of the hordes. It's good shit. That's your go. And we're Bromir, then Rune.
All right. I'm going to charge forward.
No, it's me next.
Yeah, Bromir, then Rune. Sorry.
What do you confuse me for?
Just so you're prepared to take your go, you know? Sorry.
Well.
You want to go in on that ogre?
Yeah, kinda.
Yeah, you can make room.
All right. So I will recklessly attack.
Okay. No worries then. Thanks for the raid, buddy. Enjoy your food, man. Guys, go follow Zen. It's an awesome guy.
26.
26. The ogre does have a different stat block, but I'm pretty sure that hits.
Okay. Before I roll damage, should I just see if the second one hits?
Yeah, you can do. I didn't open the stat block for the ogre. I'm an idiot.
Oh, 26 again. Okay. So if one hits, they both hit.
I'm pretty sure they hit. I'm like 100% sure. Yeah, they hit. Oh, they do have the same armor class. Not hard to hit these guys.
Okay, first one was 19. Apparently all I can roll is ones and twos. And 15. The next one.
34 points of damage in one round. That's freaking good. Hell yeah. That your go?
Nah, I'm gonna action surge now. Fuck this guy.
Hell yeah, man. 2 more attacks, right?
27 to hit.
Yep.
17.
17 points of damage.
Yeah.
That's 51, I think, if I got my math right. Points of damage around. Hell yeah.
As well.
He's looking rough already. Rune, now you're up.
No.
Now you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna go join the fray.
Hell yeah.
And I'm gonna cast some heroism. I'm gonna let out a war cry. Cast some heroism on my father, Adara. Yes, I'll put a number in here.
Oh,
So it makes you immune to being frightened, and at the start of your turn, you get temporary hit points. So I'm gonna do myself. Actually, let me see. So I'm gonna do my father, Adara, Bromir, and Heeks.
Okay. Is it
So
4 temporary
he's
hit points at the
probably
start of the turn?
It's 5.
5.
Every turn you get 5 temporary hit points.
There you go, guys. So
Unless you already have temporary hit points.
I do not. Nice.
So that will be my bonus action using embodiment of the law.
Yeah.
And then, and I'm going to say, so one of you can make an opportunity attack.
Do you choose who makes the opportunity attack, or?
That's a great question. Let me see. Voice of authority. If you cast a spell for slot or higher and targets an ally, that ally can immediately use a reaction.
So it's both of them that can do it?
If it targets more than one ally, you choose the ally who can
Okay,
make the
there you
attack.
go. So who do you choose?
So I choose Zadara.
Adara.
Yeah, let's
Gets
go.
free attack. He uses your reaction, though.
25.
Are you hitting the ogre or the horde?
The horde.
All right, yeah. 25 hits.
9 points of damage.
9.
Okay.
Nice. Hell yeah. Is that your go, Rin?
Nope, that's my bonus action.
Oh, that's just your bonus action.
Yeah, that's just the bonus. So holding concentration on that now. And I'm going to use Sacred Flame on the ogre.
All right. He fails.
Yay.
He rolled. Well, he got a 9, so
Yeah.
I assume that's a fail.
So that is 19 points of radiant damage.
Holy crap! Crazy.
Let there be light.
Suddenly, this ogre's engulfed in like radiant flame, but he's still kind of hanging on. But he's looking worse for wear.
Give me the baby.
So Bromir's just gonna give like a glare over his shoulder.
Yeah, he's stealing your
because
Nux
he's like, "You're
kill.
trying to steal my kill again. What is going on?
Pick up the pace. You're being slow. Pick up the pace, or there's not going to be any ale for you later.
I mean, I'm already raging, but I'll just be like, oh!
Absolutely fuming.
Now he's foaming.
That'll be my turn.
Ophelia throws 2 more fireballs in. I think that's the last of her meteors now, though.
Fireball.
Well, not fireballs, many meteors, sorry.
Oh, did the residuum do anything for heroism?
I would say yes. You all get an extra 2 bonus temporary hit points. So you now all get 7 temporary hit points at the start of the round. But effects are wearing off and you're starting to feel a little bit sluggish.
Okay.
So just bear that in mind.
Good to know.
So with that, you look over at Rune and you scowl at him and let out this rage, and then 2 more little meteors drop over, hit next to the zombies, hit next to the ogre, and this ogre's arm blows off and it's just still alive, but it's just like one arm and it's trying to move while on fire from 2 different kinds of fire energies. She didn't finish it off, but it's kind of like a pity kill now. She does have a thingy.
Thingy.
She does have a spell. She does yell out as she casts those and goes, Bromia! Smash! And cast Polymorph on you to make you a giant ape. So if you load up the stat blocks for the giant ape, I don't even have a giant
Where
ape.
do I get that from?
Just Google giant ape stat block.
That block. Okay.
Yeah. Or you can add it to your extras.
Yeah. Let me see if I've got anything that can kind of resemble
Would this be
it.
my player handbook?
It will be in there. Maybe. It
Should be
might
in
not
there.
be.
Check.
It might be in the monster manual. Giant ape was the first thing that popped into my mind. So, and I don't think I've got a giant ape mini. So, Bromir can be a giant demon bear, I guess. About the right size. Slow it down a little.
Okay, well, I don't see it. Just go off of this.
You're a giant demon bear that's supposed to be a giant ape.
Okay. Do I still have temporary hit points?
Yep.
Yeah.
And you
Start
get
your
all
turn.
the hit points of the ape as well.
That's funny.
But you also get the intelligence of the ape, but I think the ape is quite smart.
7.
Ah,
Minus 2.
It's not too bad.
You're
We did go from an enraged dwarf to an enraged ape.
Hell yeah.
And, with
About
less
half the intelligence I had, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's a go.
Surprisingly enough, not much change in charisma.
Amazing. That's Velia's go. Who's up now? It's Adara.
All right.
Yeah. Add your temperance points.
You gain 7
10 hit
temporary.
points?
7 temporary hit points.
7.
7. Yeah. Just top of your turn. Just remember that.
Okay. All right. Added.
Cry, you get them
big
as
ol'
well, by
bear
the
in
way,
front of my
right?
way.
I think Akis gets them as well. 7 temporary hit points at the top of his turn.
I'm a Vegathis, so it wouldn't make much of it.
Okay. But it
Can I-
will if that goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That goes
Can I
down.
still reach the horde,
Yeah,
even though there's people in front of
yeah,
me
you can make room. Yeah, it's chaotic, but you push through, yeah. I mean,
Get out of my way.
they've all just been pushed out of the way because a giant ape just poofed into existence. So
Uh-oh.
it's okay.
How do I flip her back over?
Right click flip.
There, she's going to do a headstand, flying kick, just...
Hell yeah, she's upside down anyway. Are you attacking the horde or the ogre?
The horde.
horde.
Do you want to know my numbers, or do you just want me to say I hit?
As long as you don't get a natural 1 and you've got more than an 8,
Okay, yeah,
right,
got
you're
it. 28 and a 24.
good. Jesus Christ.
Nope,
Monk.
you missed.
And I missed. That'd be terrible. Okay. It's 8, 9, 10, 11... 19, 20, 22, 23, 24 points of damage.
20.
Nice. Okay.
You chunk away some more. They're still up. Not many, but they're still up.
Yeah, both of my attacks, I'm still saving that last key. I don't know what's coming.
All right. It is the enemy's go. This ogre actually gets to go. Gonna attack the giant bear that's in front of it, because why wouldn't it? I mean, it might work. Don't know what the AC is the giant ape is. 14 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. That, to be clear, I am a giant ape, so I don't have like dwarven resilience on anything. I don't have.
You have
like,
the stat block of the giant ape.
I'm
Yeah.
a giant. Okay. 12.
But you get like multi-attack and throw boulder and all that fun stuff to play around with. So you take you don't get your rage halved either. So your rage is like gone, essentially.
Yeah.
Actually, for flavor, because you're super mad and you've articulated super mad, I'm gonna say you carry your rage through. Because you're a mad ass ape. Just this once. I'm breaking the rules. You do take 16 points of bludgeoning damage, which gets rounded down to 8 because of the crazy ass monkey rage. I'm never going to kill you as this monkey. Now you've got an insane amount of hit points. And it's going to do a second attack.
She only took 1 damage.
That's a 16 to hit, so that still hits. And then another 10 points of bludgeoning damage round down to 5.
Okay.
And it's just kind of like this epic battle between this ogre and this giant ape going on right now. Let's see how the horde does. Oh, natural 1. The guards just absolutely move in and just smash this horde to bits. And they all like cheer and then run forward. They are happy. Your dad's kind of running off. He's just not getting involved in the massive battle between the fucking ogre and the giant ape. He starts commanding like, men, form up. All right. That means these guys do well too. Holding their own. Don't know why you can't stand up. Stand up, motherfucker. Okay, you're dead. You're dead because you can't bother to deal with you. Hell yeah. So that one don't hold his thumbs though. The damage. That is their go. Now it's Narroth's turn. They don't do amazing either, to be fair, on their turn, so they just hold their ground because they got an 8 overall, which is kind of average. So yeah, now we're at the top of you guys' turn. The geese.
I'm currently feeding baby just Eldritch Blast if possible. Can you roll them for me? And just add like a +7?
We'll just come back to it when you've got a second, or when you get a
thank
sec. I guess you're throwing them at the horde, yeah? You're not going to steal Bromir's kill as a bear.
Yeah. No, I've seen what he tried doing to Rune.
Do you want me to move you up a bit?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, cool. Move you up with
Thank you.
No worries. Bromir, your go. Ape smash! You suddenly just notice yourself growing in size, becoming even more area. You're still mad.
Okay. So, couple questions.
Sure.
On the stat block I have, so the ape has multi-attack.
Yeah.
It says it makes 2 fist attacks.
Yeah.
So that means I can either have 2 fist attacks or I could do my rock attack, right?
Yes. And instead of the rock attack, I'd let you pick something else up and throw it if you want to as well. Just for fun.
Okay. So, you said the ogre's not doing well, right?
No, he's on. If you really want to know, he's on 2 hit points.
And what else is here?
Nothing. There's no more zombies. There's the guards have just slaughtered him and now rushing forward to the next.
Where'd the worm go? You know,
The
he's
worm
around
went
corner.
underground, but there's only one other worm over here that you can just see.
Okay.
You do see there's another ogre over here as well that's sticking its head out there.
Could I? Okay, so that's. Okay. I would like to do a rock attack.
Yeah.
and I'm going to throw the ogre
Yeah.
at the other ogre.
Okay. Let's do it. Hell yeah. So roll to hit first, and we'll see if it works. If you don't hit,
Please
then I'm
not
just
a
going to say it's
nat
going to
one.
dodge. I think.
Oh my god.
I mean, they're the easiest things in the world to hit. So
Okay. 15.
yeah,
It's like
easily.
throwing a barrel.
You just pick this giant ogre up and just.
My range is 50 to 100 feet.
Yeah, easily. Do you damage?
Okay. Now, question.
Yeah.
Because I threw an ogre into an ogre,
Yeah.
so normally my rock attack has damage attributed.
It's bludgeoning. It's still bludgeoning damage. That
Right.
makes sense.
So, on the block ones again,
Yeah.
it says hit 30, and then it has the dice rolls in brackets.
So yeah, so you do the dice rolls. The 30 is the average. So you just
Okay.
some people just take the average. It's boring. Yeah, do the right dice rolls and add the pluses, whatever the plus is.
All right, can someone math for me? I'll just read these out.
Sure, we'll try.
Okay.
Sure.
6 plus 2
8,
plus 1
9,
9,
plus 1
10,
11.
plus 1
11.
13.
Jesus.
plus 1
12.
plus 4.
You could
Wow.
have that.
Wow. So that was 15, I think.
How many rolls?
16.
16.
And then plus 6.
16.
So
22.
22. So that ogre
There's
goes
76.
that
Jesus,
ogre
man.
just goes splat all into the other one.
So since it was 22,
Yeah.
and you said the other guy had 2 hit points.
Yeah, he
do
just-
you want
he
to
just
do 2
evaporates.
there and 20 to the other guy.
No, it does. I'll say for this fun aspect, it does the both to both. So the other guy takes 22, but like the other guy just Fallout style evaporates in gore, just whatever is holding his skeletal zombie form together, just evaporates all over, and there's now a giant. See this bloodstain here? That bloodstain is just expanded all over the market stalls, essentially.
Great.
Oh yeah, you still got your movement. You can do some crazy jumping shit as the ape, I think, as well.
If we, maybe. I don't have more details on. I have, yeah. So speed is 40 feet. And do I want to climb a building?
You could, yeah, you could.
Oh, sure. I will climb up on top of this building right over here.
Okay, I say with your movement, you get up onto the roof here.
Oof.
You're about here.
That's realistic. I just knocked everyone over.
He's gonna roll off. I'm gonna have to lock him.
Here, I'll mess with him.
All right, cool. He's slowed. I don't think he's gonna stay up there.
There.
There we go. That'll do. Cool. That's your go. Nice. Hell yeah. Brune, I believe. It's your go.
Yeah. What to do? How does Dara look? Fabulous, I'm sure.
She's, if I had to put a number on it, 52 out of 73. It's all right. Oh no,
She's
that
doing
was
all right.
sorry,
Injured,
45
but-
out of 66. So she's doing all right.
The hit point
Alright.
metagaming,
I'm gonna-
chat. The hit point metagaming. I can't say it. I said the ogre had 2 hit points earlier. But...
Just tell me if you're injured or bloody. So you're injured.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna bring out my battle dressing and give you a with my healing kit and get you healed up a little bit with some bandages.
Appreciate it. I've been
So
taking a lot of hits.
So nice max roll. So that's 19 points of healing.
Holy shit.
Added some band-aids.
He kissed my boo-boos.
Right? Alright, so that's that one use of that. And just make sure and knock off a use of the healer skill for right.
That almost healed me completely.
Nice. Awesome. Is there anyone else that I can see that looks injured?
I think you're all
We have
good
a lot
pretty
of-
much. You can, if you want, heal some of the guards. I'll let you do that. But they've had a pretty good round, so a lot of the injured guards are back here, to be fair.
Okay. So that took an action. Not much else I can really do as a bonus action, I don't think.
Move your thing up.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true. I can move my warhorse forward.
Sorry, I know the battle map's scrolling in and out, chat. It for some reason scrolls when I'm scrolling on D&D Beyond too. So. Apologies.
Well, charge up front.
Alright. Alright. So that is
Alright, that's it.
Amelia's go. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. She is going. She got polymorph up. Uh-huh. She do? That's not a fucking concentration.
That's the bane of spellcasters.
She's got so many fucking concentration spells. Why don't you have fireball?
Or at least lightning bolt. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, she didn't have it, I guess, when she's not leveled up. She took summons and stuff. She's playing into like her wizardy class. So it's just a lot of it is concentration. I think she's just summon aberration's not concentration, is it?
Yeah. I think. Any of the summon ones
It
usually
is.
are.
It is, yeah. Fuck! I hate NPC and other characters, chat. Oh, she can cast confusion. Suppose.
Say that again, sir.
She can cast confusion. Ooh.
Yeah.
She'll cast confusion at 5th level. 10-foot radius. Succeed on a wisdom saving throw. So I'll say it's just this radius here next to the purple worm. They do not succeed on the wisdom saving throw. And must roll a d10 to start each of its turns for that turn. At the end of each turn, it makes a saving throw if it succeeds at FX sense for that target. Okay. So she's cast confusion over here. We'll see what happens. And yeah, who's up next? It's Adora.
It's me. So they're all up there now.
Yes, you can see they're not
5,
even. This horde is like more
15,
paying attention and going down the
25,
street. You're kind of
30.
coming up behind them.
35, 40.
Hmm.
Yes. Okay. All right. So I'm back up with the horde again.
Yes.
Time to attack.
Aha.
All right.
Remember
17
your
and
tips.
14. So 26 and 29.
That definitely hits. I chose the lowest AC characters apparently for this fight. The little commandy dudes have more AC. There's one over here you see now. There was supposed to be
I
one
did
over
not
here
roll.
with this worm too,
Okay.
but he disappears. Don't know where he went, so
9,
fade into the ether.
17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23 points of damage for
Yeah.
my attack.
Now this horde's
Yeah.
already taken a bit of damage because we've been fighting these guys for a little while. These guys have actually done pretty well against them. Yes. Is that your go?
I'll be like, charge, final push.
It is the enemy's go. One, let's see how they do. They don't do good. They don't do super bad either. And I need to roll, what is it, a D10 to see what they do. Over here, I got a 6. What the heck does that do? The creature doesn't move or take actions this turn. Great. You only got the worm, the ogre, and the horde that's here. So all I have is this guy, really. He is going to cast Magic Missile and obliterate this guy that's fallen over that can't stand up. It's going to be his go. That's their go, pretty much. Let's see how the soldiers do. A 6. They don't do good either. So I'll say they only kill one zombie over here. And the rest of them are just slowly moving up to keep formation rank. Don't get into combat this turn. The horde. So while I'm moving these guys, is it Bromir that's up next? Well, no, it's a Keese, isn't it? Keese. You can roll your oldish blast for last round as well if you want to, my friend.
Yeah, that was. I can't remember if I forgot to do that.
Yeah, you've not told me, so I assume.
I'll just roll blast now. 11 and
They both hit.
22.
Yeah, they hit.
13 and 7, so 20 damage.
Oh,
Pretty spicy.
got that there. Few of these come back. You can take your main go now as well. Your turn.
Oh, I didn't realize it was my turn, sorry.
Yeah.
I would have probably moved up, so I'm like really far back. I just move up with everyone else, and then some more Eldritch Blasties.
All right.
25, and I actually rolled them well for ones, 25 and 22.
Both hit. Are you trying to target the ogre or just the horde again?
This is just the Horde again.
Yep.
24 damage on that one. 13 and 11. Damn!
Noise.
And then we're going to roll well for the rest of the campaign. Right, understood.
That's your go, Bromir.
So, I think. Well, I have a few different ideas, but let's leap off the building.
Hell yeah. Where are you leaping to?
Yeah.
Cannonball.
Right here onto these. So these are the confused guys too. So they're just like stood, not moving, not doing anything, and then they just roll an athletics check using the 8 stats if you can.
Athletics. Okay. Ooh.
It's just to see how you land, essentially.
Yeah, I'm plus athletics. Pretty good. Well, not a 1.
Is it a 2?
11.
Total.
Is it a problem?
So it is a great height. You jump down. Luckily, like being in this form, it breaks your form, but you do like don't anticipate and you don't land perfectly on your feet. Whatever movement you had would be reduced to 0, and you and the horde both take 11 points of bludgeoning damage as you like land on your knees. It's like
Remember that you gain 7 temporary. Yep.
yeah.
Okay. I will. Yeah, I'll do the double fist attack.
Cool.
On
Hell
the-
yeah. Horde or ogre?
On the ogre.
Okay. Yeah, you guys all just saw like this giant ape jump into this massive horde of just zombies and undead, and then you just saw bones and limbs just flying out from the impact. Like,
So 23 is my first hit.
that hits.
My second hit, which I just rolled down as well because I'm going to attack the same target,
Yep.
is 13.
Both hit, yeah.
Okay. 3d10 plus 6. Okay. A 10. 15. 21. 27 is my first hit. Bludgeoning damage.
Yeah.
9, 17. 31 is the next one.
Damn.
Yeah.
Whew. A lot of damage in one round. This ogre, again, is looking rough. Like, you've basically just ripped both of its arms off and it's just stood there. Like, barely still there. Hell yeah. Oh, actually, no. You jumped on him. He takes the jump damage. I didn't apply to the jump damage. How do you want to kill the ogre?
Oh. So I will, instead of ripping his arms off, I will grab both of his arms and I will bite his head off.
Hell yeah. Throw the head into the distance. There's just more of this viscera
No, I'm
going on.
hungry.
Oh, you're hungry as well? Okay. Might not be that nice. Doesn't taste very nice, even in this form, but you're hungry.
Half intelligence. I don't care.
Hell yeah.
It's the equivalent of, like, you know, Ozzy with the bad heads and stuff.
Yeah.
More performance than it is flavor.
Hell yeah. Okay, that is your go. Rune, you're up. And then it's Elia.
All right. We're just going to charge up to the front line. Does he see any other commanders? Did I hear that there was one over here?
There is one over here, I'd say, because the giant ape's in the way. No, unfortunately, no, it's too chaotic. Like, that's why I didn't get him to target you guys this round, because he can't see you guys approaching that good either. Now he sees a giant ape.
That's fine. What to do?
You just see a horde of zombies and skeletons. You do notice, because you're actively perceiving, I would say you do notice that some have gone deeper into the city over here, but it doesn't look like a lot. And there's probably guards later into the city as well that will probably deal with them. But you do notice that some have kind of broken away from this bit.
Okay. Can I... So I know the worms have kind of receded. Can I tell what direction they were going?
There is one worm here. I will say it will take your action to kind of perceive that. If you want to use your action to do that.
Okay.
You can roll a perception check.
Okay. 10.
It felt like they were going away this way, the way you came in. But you're unsure.
Okay. All right. Okay. They're doing a retreat. Or to the next bus stop.
Maybe, yeah.
All right, so then I will do a bonus action healing word on the dumb giant ape so that he can make another attack.
Oh, smart. He's not here, so we'll just keep that in your mind, and when he gets back, you can do it.
Okay. I'll just leave that there. And so he will get 6 hit points back.
There you go.
I can still hear.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So you make an extra attack?
Right. So you gain 6 hit points and you can attack.
Nat 20. Let's go.
Oh, it's gonna fucking hurt.
Oh, yeah.
So, I guess.
Are you targeting the worm or the horde? Because you're right next to the worm.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. I heard it was leaving. But
No,
it's not this worm. It's the
Yeah,
other ones.
the second one left and the first one left. The third one's still here.
Rip it out of the ground.
You can try and grapple it
Well-
if you want to. Part of your attack, I'll let you try and do that. These things are still bigger than you, though. I think you count as huge and they count as gigantic. So
Okay. And it is relatively flat on the ground, like it's just
Yeah.
an open hole almost.
yeah. Like a trap with teeth that's open.
I'll just smash the horde.
Okay. So you've hit, roll the damage, double the dice. Only the dice.
Okay, so 7. That's 14 plus 16. Then 6 for that, so 52 on my first punch.
You only get one. You only get one.
Just one.
Oh,
That's still a lot of damage, though. Jesus. Most of these fucking undead around you are just turned into bloody pulp and bone meal. You're just like ground. Whack-a-mole with them.
and sorry, it was 6 points you said that I heal?
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
Uh,
And
Alright.
that'll be the end of my turn.
Velia is just going to.
I just sit for a sec.
Yeah, no worries. She's gonna cast Firebolt. She hits. Try and Firebolt in these guys. Is that done? It's Adara's go.
Okay, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, I'm over here.
Hell yeah.
Whap, whap.
Pop, 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 pop.
That's a 15 and a 22.
Both hit. Pop, 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 pop.
10, 8, 22 points of damage.
Damn. Is that all your attacks?
Yep.
I think that's enough to clear these out. Because there's only a quarter of the horde left, which is basically these. Cool. If you got any extra movement, you can move.
30. I think I have like 10 more paces.
There you go. Let's see. First of all, let's see what they do because, well, let's see what the worm does because the worm's affected by confusion still. So, oh, they didn't get a saving throw last turn. Let me do that. They still fail. Great, because the wisdom sucks balls. So it's a D10. A 1. Oh god, what does that do? Where's Velia's stat block gone? The creature uses all its movement to move in a random direction. To determine the direction, roll a d8 and assign the direction to the die face. Okay. It doesn't take an action on this turn. Right. So the worm is moving. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's pretty fair. 8. The worm comes out of the hole. Someone help me delete these numbers. And just starts burrowing through the house in utter confusion.
Oh, no. The people in the house.
There's people in that you do hear screams, yeah. So I'm just gonna remove it for now, and you presume that this house, you just see dust and wood and shrapnel as this giant worm comes out and starts burrowing through the house. Via's like, confusion, randomness. You do get an attack of opportunity, Bromir, but you used your reaction to hit, so you don't have your reaction to that. This guy now sees the giant ape and all you guys, and I need Rune, Belia, Akis to do a dexterity saving throw for me, please, and the guards, which they fail.
I've been rolling awful tonight. I rolled a 5.
You fail. Keith, did you pass? What did you get for your dex save?
Sorry, 1 second. 15.
15. Let me just check. Okay, yeah, you succeed.
Awesome. Thank you.
So you take half damage. Oh my god, I'm rolling really high damage. Holy fuck.
What happened?
So the guy from the back shoots a fireball out. I need 2 more. Roll that twice. Before. So I rolled a 4, 5, 5, 5, 6, 5, 2, 2. So this giant fireball just comes over at you guys. Hits this entire area. So that's 15, 20, 34 points of fire damage. Half to you, Akis. To this area.
34 halved, yeah.
34 half. And everyone else takes 34.
I have to roll a 17 on my concentration check.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a good point. Velia will have to roll one as well.
Wish me luck.
Oh, no. Bromir,
Not that great.
you are knocked out of your
Heroism drops.
form. Okay, no more heroism. And you're back as Bromir here. And there's this nasty taste in your mouth and some viscera. As concentration drops from both our spellcasters. And fortunately, like 5 of the guard just fire. They can be still healed, but they're unconscious and dying, essentially. That is their go. Let's see how the guards do. They don't do good. They got a 5, so one of these guys dies too. Akis, your go.
Just blast. No, I'm going to move up first. 10, 15, 20, 25. What have we got here? Which one sent that fireball?
This guy.
Yeah, we're going to fucking Eldritch Blast that guy.
All right. Tinted in red for you.
That ain't going to hit. It's a 10 on the first one.
An
18.
Get rid of that. Make sure I've got his stat back up. 10 does not hit, 18 does.
Got 1 at least. Still decent damage. 12 damage.
Oh.
Forced a damage.
Nice. You move, that's your go, yeah? Bromir, you're up. No longer an ape. Back to you.
All right. Well, I will. What will I do? I will attack recklessly. I'm going to rage again. and I'm going to run past these guys right here. I imagine they attack me.
Yeah, they would.
And
Natural one.
both.
It's just one stat block. So.
Oh, okay. So yeah, let me hold on, I have to activate my rage. So I will start with electrocuting this guy as I'm going to attack.
Yes.
DC 15.
He fails.
Okay. Just 1 point of damage anyways. Just letting him know I'm here.
I'm here, baby. Oh yeah.
And then yeah, I guess we'll the attack. 25.
25 hits, yeah. You doing reckless?
Yes.
Okay.
Uh, 14 is the first one. Nat 20. I'm not even gonna bother rolling anything else again.
Nice. Well, roll another nat 20 because you know your sword.
18.
Oh, it's so close. You're so close every time.
Okay. So I get to double my dice. right on that.
Yes.
So 6, so 12. That's a nice one to double. And 5, another nice one to double. So 12 plus 10, 22 plus 6, 28. And I'm raging 29, 30.
Hey. Right. Boom. 2 heavy hits on this guy. Let's go. Is that you done?
Sure. Yeah.
Rune, you're up.
All right. I would like to. So first, I'm going to move up a little bit towards the battle. Do I see any like large threats down this way?
No. No, you just
I
saw a
think
couple of
that's-
shamblers go off that way, yeah.
Okay. All right.
The large threat is probably the purple worm in the house that's just confused and doesn't know what the fuck he's doing.
Okay. All right. Let's see. What spell slots do I actually have left? I've got some fourth levels. I'm going to point towards the commander,
Yes.
and I'm going to cast Dispel Magic using what I have learned from curing what was left of my brother.
Okay.
Or charged in necromancy.
I'll let you roll it. I will say this is harder because he's not incapacitated because of a chain spell and stuff.
Okay.
Um,
My D20 has not been doing me well tonight, so I'm gonna choose a different one.
is there a range on that as well? Dispel magic 30 feet, right?
120 feet.
Oh, is it? Oh shit, okay.
Yeah. So that is a 14.
I would say
I assume it
unfortunately,
fails.
yeah, it does fail. These
Yeah.
guys do have turn resistance as well, so I'd say it's kind of similar. It
Okay.
applies, but yeah.
Okay.
It's worth try. You never know.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me mark off that spell slot, and I believe that is all I can do.
All
I'm gonna
right.
go ahead and drop my spiritual weapon at this point. It's like hanging back.
All right. Well, yeah. Cool.
You can-
Then
Yeah,
with
okay.
that, it's Velia's go. Okay. Oh, these guys would have moved up. Just didn't do that good on that turn. Thank you kindly. Velia. What have you got left? Not a lot. What's Rune got? Could steal.
Spell magic.
True.
Man.
She has 1/4 slot left. She will cast Spirit Guardians at 4th level.
There you go.
Why not?
Should I
Those are
mention
just going to
our-
be little pink, crazy critters that are just cracked out little fairy things. And she's just going to move in with you guys, essentially. I think that'll be her go.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Yeah. Oop.
What you got?
I got a crit fail and a 19.
The 19 hit. Are you attacking the horde, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. Ooh. So that's 14. I rolled a 6 on my d8.
Yeah. Punching through him.
Slow and steady.
That your go?
That's it.
Okay,
Yep.
it's their go. Let's see how they do. Okay, they do okay. Let's see what the purple worm does. Oh, I didn't get a save last turn. Let me check. Fails its save again, so it's still confused. I need a D10, 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 D10. A 10? What does a 10 do? Confusion. A 10 does... It can act normally. That's the case.
Uh-oh.
You hear it kind of just dig through the bottom of the house, and it's going to retreat like the other worms. Because that is what it's been commanded to do.
Uh-oh.
So, and they got 13, so they can act normally. So there's going to be a hit against you, Adara. 16, does that hit?
Nope.
So the slam attacks on this time miss you guys. They kill one of the guards over here, and the big guy. What can I do? He's just gonna make a multi-attack on Boromir, I guess. That's
Nice.
cocked. How the hell? The first one's a 13 to hit. Oh, he gets advantage though, and again another 13. And so I guess those miss. And then the second attack. Oh, that should hit 25 or.
Yeah, that did.
So one attack hits you, which is 12 points of slashing damage and 7 points of necrotic damage.
Okay. So, sorry. How much
12
slashing?
slashing damage, so that goes down
So
to 6, and there's 7 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
He hits you with his giant axe. That's his go. Narroth's go. They do real good. God damn. So they all just rush in. Your dad rushes into the forefront. It's the commander dude. See how much damage he does.
Kill the brokers. Kill them.
You could steal them if you see them. These zombies get done in. There's just a few left at the back now. Really good go for the guys. Top of the round. Yeah, Akith. What are you doing? And Bromir. What is the keys then, Bromir? Sorry.
Trying to work out how close I am to that store that Kate's messing with because I really want to steal those brooches.
You do see some shinies.
Can't quite get there. Damn it.
He's feeding into the bird mentality.
I'm actually gonna dash just to get to the store.
Okay.
A dart trips you on the way.
You look all heroic, like running into the front line.
I need to be close to my ally.
All right, that's your go. Bromir, your go.
Yeah. Okay. Let's continue with my reckless.
Yes.
And I'm still raging, so that's good. Ooh, okay, 28.
Yeah, it's good.
Hits. Uh, 10, 16, 17, 18 on my first hit.
That hits. Oh, 18 damage.
18 damage, yeah. Ooh, okay, so I got 19,
You crit on a 19, don't you?
which is a crit for me, yeah.
Yeah. But your sword only does the thing on the 20, doesn't it? I think.
Right, yeah. Uh, 18, 19, 26.
Double the dice. Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you want to do this? You fucking go up and just chop him to bits.
So I will I'm gonna use a bonus action on this. So I'm gonna use my storm surge.
Oh, yeah.
And so I will both hands and just right down through the armor, like right through down through here.
Just
into
cut
his
straight
body,
through the old armor.
and with lightning.
Just kind of detonates
from-
inside. And just, hell yeah. I say with that and the remaining horde not being really a threat, they've got like 30 hit points left. It's been such a long engagement. We'll wrap the engagement up there and take a small break, and then we'll come back and do a little bit of the aftermath roleplay. So, good stuff. Amazing encounter. Go take a short break, get refills. Back in 5 minutes, and we'll start untangling the mess of the aftermath of this battle. See you guys soon. What up? Welcome back. I still see some empty chairs. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Yo, Sakari, thank you so much for the raid. Everyone, I hope you went and followed Sakari's channel. They do awesome TTRPG, mini work, like just gaming, loads of good stuff. So make sure you go check them out. I've just checked out the mini channel in Discord, and that looks amazing. Love terrain. I'm a terrain junkie. But yeah, thank you so much for the raid. Anyway, so the fight comes to a close. The remaining zombie stragglers without their controlling party are picked apart with relative ease, and a calmness kind of ensues as the rumblings of the worms fade out into the distance. So, group, what do you do in this immediate aftermath?
Sigh of relief.
Probably go and check to see if the people inside this crumbling house need help.
Yeah, run in. You see like half the house is kind of like cut in half and the roof's kind of just holding it together, but all like the 3 floors are kind of exposed. Just gonna throw this on. Hopefully it works. It fits. It's all like kind of weirdly quiet now. There is people in
to,
here.
Like, some guards would be like, "Come with me," and we need
Come with me if you want to live.
Yeah, people immediately start rushing out, lending aid to the people that are injured, and start just trying to like assist where they can. Like it's still busy and bustling. There's like bits of the roof kind of falling off that people are trying to like get out, and like a lot of people like coming out of the buildings now. Like, is it over? You go in, you help however you can in there. Like there is a couple of like people not moving, and like people like are like running out of the building as the purple worm and the threat's kind of gone. But what else do you want to do to help, really?
Yeah, just get the people out of that crumbling house and let the others help everyone else.
Okay.
Ring would set up like a medic's tent or something, or start like going around to people that are injured and just helping heal them up.
Yeah, what about those guards that were unconscious, the ones that were on fire?
Yeah, there's only been 2 rounds since that, so if you want to run over and then heal them, Rune, I'd say you get like them 5 up. I do some death saves for him. There was a nat 1 there.
Give me a roll.
No, you just have to give him 1 hit point. So as long as you've got the spell slots, depending on what you're casting, or
no, I'm not casting. I'm using the my healer for the battle bandages.
okay, so that'll take 1 action though, right? And there's 5 people to heal. You can't AoE heal, so
I mean, if I see like a cluster of people
then
that
you will.
are looking really bad, then yeah, I'll use my last 4th level spell slot on them.
Okay, so you save those 5 guards that got hit by the fireball. 1 did pass, unfortunately, because I rolled a nat 1 on the death save. So by the time you got to him, he was just gone. But the other 4 that died there, you saved. And you go around and lend aid with the healer's kit as well, where able, and start patching up people's wounds. And everyone's slowly getting more organized. Even the people start coming out of the house and start trying to clear the debris, putting out some of the fires, and like start moving some of the bodies away to like carts and things like that, and like trying to like ascertain if they're family members of someone else, or and just get organized, really.
Could I try and swipe those brooches before this is going on?
As the battle's happening, you just got there, so I'll say roll a sleight of hand with advantage because it's just chaos right now. You've got to beat everyone's passive perceptions, essentially.
21.
I think that beats everyone. Let me check Velia's, because she's got fucking insane passive perception. Yeah, it even beats Velia's. Passive perception's 20. So you can put in your bags a cluster of jewelry.
Oh, yeah.
Also, Brommy, I think I just deleted your token by accident. If you did want to move around on the map, so sorry. Just
You killed Bromir.
Not again. I'm
um,
floating in space.
essentially, the rest of the night is yours to assist however you want to, or have conversations. Immediately, your dad starts walking in like a somber. He's not organized anyone. He's organized people in the vicinity, but starts walking back to the corpse over here that you guys are all at.
What's this keep called again?
Narroth. What do you do, Rune? You follow your dad, or?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna see if there's like a loose we'll call it a blanket, but cloth of some kind.
Yeah,
That remains.
you're in like a market here, so yeah, you could just get some cloak or a tapestry or whatever off one of the stalls.
Yeah, I'll grab one of those so that we can carry the remains home. Take my brother home for a proper burial.
Yeah. So you start gathering up his remains, and your father starts helping you, but he's kind of a little bit in shock now, like the adrenaline's worn off, and he's just like, I didn't even notice it was him.
Yeah, I barely recognized him, thanks to the jewelry that you gave us. I kind of struck my finger where my ring is.
Yeah, he looks down and takes one of the rings off, or takes two off actually, and hands one to you, and then keeps one for himself. I'll carry him.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyone else? What are you guys doing? Or Rune, if you wanted to do anything specific, let me know.
I look back towards the entrance. Yeah, I'll go back towards the entrance, and I just want to look out on the horizon, see if I see Runa and the rest of the group.
Roll me a perception check. Yeah, it's pretty far. You notice they'll be still. What you got?
I finally rolled something higher than a 10.
What did you
20. Get? What is it? Perception 23.
Yeah. 23. You know that they'll be quite a ways away yet because of the speed you were going to keep up with these worms. But because you're so high up on the mountain, you swear you do see some sort of flicker of orange light in the very distance, which is probably their troop moving closer.
Okay.
Just because you got insanely high roll.
Yeah. I'm going to stay at the gates to welcome them.
All right. I'd say Velia is just kind of resting and like feeling the effects that whatever she blew over you all. And she just slumps down in a corner. You all do feel more exhausted. Those that were affected by the drugs, you are feeling more fatigue, like in your bones. And I'll say you all just mark a level of exhaustion on. Now the adrenaline of the fighting adrenaline's gone, which you'll heal from like a long rest or whatnot. But yeah.
I would after dude exploded. I would have just turned around, drenched in visceral, and just like spat. Combination of ogre and whatever else was from the group. And I notice Rune going back to the remains with his dad, and I'm not quite like I don't understand. It doesn't make sense. I don't know what's going on. So I approach and I just say, Rune, what are you doing?
This was the remains of my brother, whom I lost on the battlefield.
This was your brother?
Yes.
Sorry, man.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Thanks.
And
Yeah, no, I lost him on the battlefield 5 years ago when I first left Narroth. And this is the first that I heard or seen of him. Luckily, he was still wearing the family crest jewelry, so I was able to barely recognize him.
So no hard feelings on whatever you did. But I'm just curious, what did you do? Because I was here and then I was floating around with Star. And
So I was fighting the undead army, and then something happened, and reality became all twisted. And then all that I could see was the skeleton. And then all of a sudden it changed into my brother, and then you changed into some kind of undead monstrosity. So naturally, I wanted to defend my brother. And so I sent the undead creature, which was unbeknownst to me, that was you, sent it off. And intended destination was to the Shadowfell, or to the origin of the undead creatures. What did it look like for you?
yeah, it was just nothingness. Like I was floating in like space and time. Like it was I could breathe, sort of. Like it didn't
Roll
really feel like air.
Knowledge Arcana rune, or history.
Knowledge, Arcana, or history. I'm equally bad in both. 17.
17.
I rolled really well.
You do have some knowledge of the planes and kind of what planes exist out there, and that kind of knowledge goes into like your spellcasting somewhat. You don't know too much about it because, like, you just confess you're not that good at history or Arcana, but you think that he was either like he's describing like the astral plane or the astral sea.
Yeah. Do I know anything about what exists out there in the astral sea? Or just that it's there? It's empty
No,
nothingness.
you probably just know very vague things, not like specific creatures or like what kind of exists out there. Just like a really basic understanding of where it sits in the plane sphere.
Well, Bromir, I'm glad you were able to return.
Me too.
The spell I used was not meant for returning. So.
Would have been one hell of a way to go.
Yeah, definitely.
So with that I'll pat Rune on the shoulder and I'll make my way over to some area to help.
Make my way.
So, with that, Rune, you go and set up like a little camp at the front gate, and your father deals and takes the remains off to their house, their home, before the town gets cleared up and then a proper burial can happen. Does anyone else want to do anything specific other than steal jewelry? Do you want to help out for the rest of the night and you want to pillage any other houses, Akis? What jewelry?
I might have a nosy around, see what's on offer.
You're in kind of a little market stall where people are picking up their livelihoods if they've survived. So
Yeah, it's fine. I'm just gonna cast invisibility on myself.
Okay. You cast invisibility on yourself. You're invisible.
I'm gonna have a look at nosy around, see if I can find any more high-profile jewelry or stands of.
Are you
something that
moseying
might have
around the
value.
market, or you want me to load the Narroth map up and you want to go somewhere else in the city, or? So it's quite a small little town. Sophie's just shaking his head.
I
We're
might,
talking
I
about
might
small
visit.
town. It's supposed to be like a stronghold.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
there's
it's a stronghold. It's not like a huge town. So like this street is like a big part of the area, kind of. Yeah,
At one store, I bought the
magic
rapier.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back there and have a little nosy, see if I can buy or acquire some other items of interest.
Okay, roll me a stealth check to see how stealthy you are getting there. So I've loaded the Narroth map up for you guys.
Advantage because invisible or no?
Yeah. So this is the map of Narroth. You were fighting literally in this full area here.
Okay.
You can see that's where the garrison was. You guys ran in. You guys cleared this street out, and you cleared them. You've seen a few go down here. So that battle map was like a fifth of the area. And the shop is number 12, I believe. No, wait. That's the siege supplies. Where is Blairwind's Grand Shop, number 7? Oh, it's right on the edge here. So, yeah.
I'm going there. I rolled a 22 at advantage.
Yeah, you go there. It's early night, so the door's kind of like locked. Did you attempt it? You don't see any lights on inside or anything?
I need to get inside this building somehow. I don't think I have any thieves' tools.
If only. If only you knew. Someone with thieves' tools.
If only.
Right.
I have a cutlery set.
You try and pick the lock with a cutlery set.
I'm going to try and pick the lock with a cutlery set.
Having no knowledge. All right, roll me a dexterity check at disadvantage because you have no knowledge of picking locks.
A dex check at disadvantage.
You jam the knife in there, stop wiggling it
Yeah, no
around.
good. That's an 8.
Nah. The knife gets jammed. You're like, shit.
I'm going
Get it
to
out.
try and see if I can get around the back, try and find like a back door to this place.
Okay. You go around the back. There is like a back door and like a window that's slightly ajar.
Yeah, I'm going to raise that window and climb inside.
Okay.
Scamper on in.
Roll me another stealth check. 16. The window makes a slight squeak as it kind of goes up, but you get it up enough so you get in. You walk in through like the back room. There's like loads of crates and like another door.
Yeah, I'm gonna go through that door, assuming that's gonna lead to like the front of the house.
Yeah, so you open that door slowly, creaks a little bit, and you see like the front of the shop. You've essentially come in behind the counter, and at the front of the window you see Blairwin. I can't remember if he was a gnome. Let me get my sheet up.
Halfling?
Well, I don't find the notes for 2 hours. I didn't expect you to be in the store.
The perfect distraction.
Yeah, I think he's a halfling, yeah. So you see him at the front and he's holding what looks to be like the other magical weapon. Not very well. He's like got it off the wall and he's just looking out of the window really sheepish. Maybe he heard you rustling the lock and he's gone over to investigate. But he's not seemed to notice your presence. He's like peeking out the curtains like...
But I hope he didn't have that. That's what I was after.
He doesn't see a threat outside. He closes the curtains, looks around. That one.
Oh yeah.
Walks over to the counter where you stood in the room. Because you were behind the counter. Have you moved at all?
I guess I would have still been like.
He's like walking
behind the
towards you
counter,
right
but
now.
If he's moving towards me, I would have been moving away from him.
Okay, so you're moving back into the room with the crates, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, he like walks over, puts the sword down on the counter, and he's like, "What did I hear at the front door? God, this night. Well, hopefully it's ended." Wait a sec, I didn't open that door, did I? I must be getting old. Shuts the door in your face, doesn't see you. Opens, you hear another door open, and his footsteps.
I'm gonna give it like a couple of minutes, and I'm gonna open that door again, try and swipe that sword and get the fuck out.
Okay, roll me another stealth check. Fucking that one.
18.
18, yeah. You wait a few minutes. You creak the door back open. Sword's just there.
I'm taking that shit and getting out.
You take that shit. How are you getting out? Same way you get in?
The same way I come in.
Okay. You get the sword.
Oh yeah.
So it's a short sword because you got the rapier. Yeah,
I got the rapier. So this is the Frostbrand short sword, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Gotcha. That's gonna live in my backpack. Funny.
I mean, to be fair, there was more stuff you could have stolen. So I'm glad you didn't remember all the stuff we went through.
No, I completely forgot what the other stuff was. I just knew there was another one of those swords, and I really wanted it.
Yeah. So you sneak off with the sword, none the wiser. You think? Do you go back to the chaos?
Go back to the chaos. Yeah, start helping people.
A bit of charity work now. Stolen.
Bit of charity work.
Get rid of the guild. All right. Is anyone else wanting to do anything specific for the night?
No, Dara's tired. She's helped enough. She's just gonna find a nice fire to sit by.
Well, the tavern opens its doors like it was on the edge of the battle, so it's still cleared, but they just start handing out like drinks of water, like the keg gets rolled out for just like drinking, like for sorrows, essentially. But like that gets set up, like people start getting taken off to the infirmary, that, you know, Cry, you did some studying at. And like the town starts repairing itself. A lot of the guards go to the front gate and start manning the watches and like looking after, like, once the like dead and the injured are carried off, they like resume their watches, but like every guard is up, like there's no sleeping essentially and on high alert. And you can all find sleep if sleep does find you for that night.
We have a bag of holding, right? Like Velia's got one.
Yeah, Velia's got a bag of holding.
Velia's got one.
Yeah, that's got the crystal.
I'm just
in
gonna
it.
ask her if I can put my bag in there, my backpack.
She's like, sure.
It's really heavy. I don't feel like carrying it right now.
Roll a deception check. I guess it's just the bag with the sword in it.
It is. It's a bag with sword. It's got like a load of random other shit in there as well, like alchemy supplies, clothing, crowbars, a cutlery set, hammer, pythons.
A suspicious amount of jewelry.
Silver forks,
Suspicious amount of
some
jewelry.
suspicious jewelry, some silver goblets, silver plates. There's a tinder box, a vial of fresh blood that's probably not fresh anymore, some scorpion poison, some underduck water. There's just so much random shit I've been collecting. But yeah, I'm just gonna put that in.
All right. Well, she's gonna like roll a deception check because she is curious. She's like insightful. She's like, why now? What?
16.
16. Which is not that insightful, apparently. Sure. Opens the bag.
Thank you.
Mark that your stuff is currently being carried by Velia then, and make sure you tell her next session.
I will do.
So you all find sleep if you want to sleep. Mark off a long rest if you want to. Rune, you don't, because you stay up, and you end up staying up till morning awaiting your sister. But after 4 or 5 hours, a very fatigued, tired troop of the regiment and your sister gets back. She's out of breath. She's, fuck, we missed it, didn't we?
You did. It's all over.
She like grabs the helmet and just throws it onto the floor in anger. Oh, it's good that we're not coming back to ruins, I suppose, but... So what happened?
Yeah. Well, came back to utter chaos, as you can imagine. Undead filling the streets. We managed to fight it back. And I pulled her off to the side. And one of the commanders that was leading them was our brother, Bjorn.
No.
Yeah. Father's at the house with them now.
She like just slams her hands on the ground. She's like, I missed it. I wasn't there. Fuck. And she just kind of like somberly walks past you and starts walking in the direction of the family home.
I put my arm around her shoulder and go with her.
And on that somber note, I think that's where we'll leave tonight's session. The rest of the trainees get back there and start helping clear up the chaos. So have a think about what next steps you guys would want to do. If you want to stick around and start repairing the city, we'll roleplay this all out next time, but still start thinking about it in your heads. I think next session we are going to have kind of like just a get together. We are going to try out a new VTT. Well, it's not a new VTT. We're going to try out Tailspire, which is an old VTT. It's been out a couple of years, but we've got guest pass for it, stuff like that. So I think we're going to try a test map, and we're just going to play around with that. So it's going to be kind of like an impromptu session, half kind of, and then we might, if we get our grips together with the VTT and stuff. And I want to say you all level up, so good job. So we'll do the level up next session as well. So you don't have to roll your hit points or anything like that, but just start thinking about what class you want to level up into, kind of what you want to do. So come prepared to level up, I will say. So we'll do the level up live on stream next time. And if you can't attend next in 2 weeks, then you can level up out. That's absolutely fine. But yeah, if you can, we'll just level up together. It'll be a cool little thing that we could do. We'll try out the new VTT, so make sure you have Tailspire, the guest one. It's free. And we'll try a little battle out, just get to grips with it, and then we might have some role play and come back to like some downtime or whatever you guys want to do for the rest of next session. So awesome sauce. I think you got level 10 now, right, guys and gals?
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe some more class. We'll talk about it.
Yeah, if you want to talk about
made it to double digits.
Yeah. Yeah, hell yeah, Zero. Again, thank you everyone for watching and raiding in chat. We'll pass on the love shortly to someone else. But again, if you guys want to talk to me, DM to player separately about different progressions or where you see you're gonna go, we can discuss that. That's fine. If you feel comfortable talking about it in 2 weeks for next session, we can do that as well. It's all good. Obviously, some things are nice to leave as surprises. But no. Awesome stuff, guys. Well fought. I didn't know what the purple worms were going to do at the end. I didn't know if that was just going to start rampaging. You guys had to fight a purple worm on top of that. But it was good. You guys cleaved through it. Amazing. Right.
GG.
Let's see who we can pass on some love to. If any of the group want to stick around, I'll say hi and stick around in Discord. Just going to mute up while I raid out and stuff, but thank you for playing. If not, if you go, that's absolutely fine. I'll see you in 2 weeks' time. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.
Right, chat. Thank you so much for watching tonight. Let's see who else is live, who we can show some love to. Jimmy the Brush is live. And he paints up fantasy miniatures. He paints up every kind of miniatures. So if everyone could just please come out of your lurk and help me raid Jimmy the Brush, that would be much appreciated. Want to do the potato bomb. If you're a sub, you can drop the... Oh, I typed it wrong. I'm an idiot. You can drop the opposed 7 on the end of it. Please go loud and proud. Everyone, it's been a pleasure having you. It's been nice seeing so many people pop in at the start as well. I hope you enjoyed it. If you do want to know more, we do have a couple of catch-up videos to get you fast-tracked into where the story is. I know there's like a lot to catch up on if you have... This is the first session you might have seen, but I'll happily talk to anyone about it if I have the time. And if you want to catch up through the episodes, you can do that as well. They are available on VOD. So yeah, love you all. Thank you. Please go raid Jimmy. Spam the potato bomb. I appreciate your faces, and I'll see you all tomorrow for Baldur's Gate. Baldur's Gate tomorrow. Have a good one, chat. Bye-bye, 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 bye-bye.